Hello, everybody. We're going to be starting our third and last plenary. The plenary is titled Celebrating 40 Years of Spiritual Pastoral Care Week, and we have Clyde Angel from the COMISS board and Kyle Christopherson. Christiansen. He's only worked for me for 10 years, from APC. That's because I told you, my husband.
Let Chris entertain and I'll just watch.
He's only worked for me for 10 years.
10 years, only 10 years.
You know I'm going to call you Chris Christopherson for the rest of my life. You know?
Are you choosing to sit, sir?
Yeah, unless you want to stand.
I can sit likewise.
We call that extending grace to you.
Well, at 3:15 is necessity, not grace.
Just make sure you speak into the microphone.
Yes, just like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, I really enjoyed the last plenary. Spoke to my heart in my years of chaplaincy as a chief chaplain or spiritual director at the Indianapolis VA, and the things that we did and promoted there. And as part of spiritual care, and Will, how long have I been doing this?
35 years.
Yeah, I thought so. It has been a while, I think, that I have chaired the spiritual care committee, and I think it's because of just what this whole session was about. How do we getting chaplains to advocate, educate, and celebrate, and getting them to do that work when. Did I miss?
Oh, you send me, it's in email?
I'll go mute. Oh.
Get into the reset.
Okay.
Password.
Let me click on it again and see. See you at Million Inc.
I did.
We can't hear the sound.
Try it out. Oh, wait. Why won't that unmute?
There we go.
Nope.
There you go.
Can you guys hear us?
Yes. Okay, we're back on.
What happened over there?
Thank you.
It got muted over there. Oh, okay.
I am glad Mr. Christofferson is also an IT guy. You can thank Pat for that later.
Yeah.
She probably owes you a supper for at least that, right?
The number of times she's called me Christopher is, I can't even count. So yeah, my question was, out of the many different themes that have happened, there are definitely cycles of 3-year themes where, for instance, Spiritual Care Week, hospitality, cultivating inclusion, followed by hospitality, cultivating time, followed by hospitality, cultivating space. And I was kind of curious what you could tell us about those 3-year cycles for Spiritual Care Week, how they came about, and how they're used.
You're asking me.
Well, I've only been on the committee for 2 years.
I think those were prior to what years was that?
2016, 2017, 2018.
I guess I am responsible. Nothing like being put on the spot. So, I think it becomes just, it's a group of 5 of us, and it kind of becomes a brainstorm. At that time, someone had been talking about hospitality. How do we live that out in chaplaincy? What does that look like? And so then we took hospitality and then went off of that with the 3 different themes.
So the themes build on each other year over year, or do they just cover more ground of a very complex issue?
Both.
Both.
They can do either or. And one thing, we've tried to be very flexible too, even when we do a 3-year theme cycle, if something significant has happened, such as COVID, we seem to always go back to COVID, we would adjust and say, hey, okay, yeah, we were following a 3-year theme, but this is something we feel like would be needed to address. And often it's how are we addressing that it's affecting not just the chaplain community, but the community at large in which chaplains exist and work and provide their ministry to. And I think was it the year following or the 2 years following COVID, we focused on mental health. And, how do we address all the mental health issues that arise, the injuries that occurred, especially with hospital staff and so forth, moral distress and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that was one reason we shifted a little bit and went to that for 1 year.
Excellent. Where would you say, as you have said, it is a panel of about 5 of us. We work together. We throw things against the wall and see what sticks. Where do you think those the best ideas for Spiritual Care Week come from?
The best ones that came were last year during this conference. And so let me tell you a little story. As you know, last year, and those of you who were here, the people in the audience began to come up with some really great themes. And Tim was our chair at that time, and he did an excellent job of recording all of those responses. And then his computer, he lost it all. So we went back to ground zero on that. So guess what we're going to do with the next 20 minutes? What I'd like you to do, you can do it individually. You can do it if you want to get 2 or 3 of you together. But I want you to think about some themes that you think would be really powerful for the next several years for Spiritual Care Week. If you are really creative and want to do a 3-year theme, that would be fine. Or if it's just one single, this is something I've thought about, or this is a way that we could use Spiritual Care Week to promote chaplaincy, this would be a great theme. If you do that and the logo, I will give you bonus points. But if you'll just come up with a theme, we'll really work hard to come up with a great logo that would support that idea. So would you be willing, I don't think you want to spend the next 20 minutes listening to me or Kyle, since we've had a lot of verbiage today already. So I think it'd be a good way to spend our last 20 minutes of energy, if you guys could work together and come up with some themes. I know we got some presidents in here and some CEOs. I mean, you guys should really be able to blast this for us. All right, you're on your own for let's give it about 10, 12 minutes, and then we'll come back and Kyle will record all of this.
A couple of us will record all of this.
Yeah, a couple of us. Thank you.
And I've also asked the people online to put it in the chat so that we have it in a record.
Thank you, Anissa. That's why you're on the committee.
Oh, I'm just saying, I've got 30 well-behaved chaplains really make history.
I was not well behaved.
What?
That hurt? Getting that all the way back?
Wouldn't that be a great thing, Rob? Seriously.
Well-behaved chaplains rarely make it.
I am very much more tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, well, that's daily.
No, no, not going there. That's bad.
So that's what I,
There you go.
there we go. All right, so. Making myself the whole, making myself the whole house.
I was thinking what Rachel said, theologically educated, spiritually informed.
I've put some of the older themes on the screen. Sorry, Kyle, I'm futzing on your computer.
She's answering you.
Yes, yeah, they're the older themes, and I'll go, there we go. There's some more recent, but older. Right. Is that more helpful? I can't get the whole list on there, so.
I'll be out at 4:30.
It's a black Toyota Highlander hybrid. Well, yeah, and you see, yeah, I mean, that has
Pastoral Care.
I like that.
Does anybody have any ideas? We can
Oh,
write down.
yeah.
Give them about 3 more minutes.
How about transforming Christiansen? Good one. Oh, that's good. I like that. That brings it back. So like, same idea, just different words.
There we go. We're going to give it another minute or two, and then we're going to start asking for your ideas. So just another minute.
Exactly, I mean, it's from a different perspective, of course, but, because I don't see anything.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Who would like to begin with it? Okay, we're right up front here. Doug?
How's that bus feel, Doug?
Please remember to turn on your microphone.
All right. Chaplaincy. Mission and margin and the marginalized.
Okay.
Transforming hurt into hope.
Okay.
Spiritual care, it's a we job. Okay.
No, you throw them out there. We'll finesse them once we get them in.
Thanks for that bus wheel.
Sorry.
And I will say this, sometimes we avoid the word chaplaincy because COMISS covers a larger group than just chaplains.
Yeah.
We cover pastoral care, et
Yeah,
cetera.
so
just,
it could be mission, margin, and marginalized.
there you go.
So finding the sacred in the ordinary,
Okay.
safe harbor sacred places, sacred spaces, pastoral care, spiritual care, whatever, no passport needed.
That's interesting.
It takes more than medicine to heal.
I like that. I want to see if my scribe over here getting on.
Am I going too fast?
Well, we're getting it recorded too.
I'm also
Plus
them
it,
into the chat.
yeah, good.
Transformation that matters.
Transformation that matters. All right. Okay, someone else. Okay, I see a finger. I see you being pointed out back there. Your colleagues have just pointed you out.
Absolutely. So, one thing we mentioned earlier in the panel, that phrase that sort of stuck with Asnell also stuck with me for a theme, which would be extending the reach. Now, the subtitle probably needs a little work, but maybe something like, spiritual care, extending the reach, collaborative chaplaincy for the future, or something like that. Building on the collaboration we've seen today in this room and looking ahead. So,
Okay.
that's where we ended up.
All right. All right. Yes.
Healing the soul, renewing the spirit, healing of body and spirit, appreciating life's gifts, appreciating life, validating each other.
All right. And just a reminder, if you have written these down, Pat would like for you to bring them to her. Okay, someone else. Yes.
A number of them, let's see, okay. Enhancing resilience and wellness, dimensions of inner life, wellness connections, circles of caring, empathy support, spiritual care across generations.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. Let's go over here. Yes, sir.
Navigating life with faith and grace, abiding with faith and the future, and resilience coming back through faith.
Okay.
I have one from online, but hold on.
Okay. Anissa?
I'm typing what.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead, Barrington, go ahead.
Okay.
Resilient faith, embracing the future through hope and healing.
Okay. Ivan?
Care that honors every story.
I like that. Care that honors every story. Very good. Anissa?
Yeah, I got it. This is from, oh, I'm sorry, I can't see the name. Samuel? Yeah. Spiritual care and the development of cultural conduits for expression.
Now, you do have to remember, we have to get this on a logo.
Well, I like the idea of a logo that is a cultural conduit.
Yes.
That
No, no,
triggered
and I'm-
my imagery
Yeah.
brain, so I liked that part.
Yeah, I'm just being a little slap happy in the afternoon.
That's
but-
fine.
Yes. Go ahead.
I don't have any wordsmithing here, but just something focused on ethics and moral injury.
Ethics and moral injury. You and I need to have a discussion because I call it spiritual injury. Don't let the field of psychology overtake the greater dimension of spiritual injury. Moral injury is only a piece of that. So we'll talk later. Yeah. Okay. Others. Steve, did you have one? I saw you pointing.
Let's try companions for every stage of life. A call to service, or clinically trained, spiritually formed, and ecumenical in focus.
Could you say that last one again?
Sure. Clinically trained, spiritually formed, ecumenical in focus.
All right. I think I heard that earlier. Someone kind of phrased it that way.
Here. Here.
Yes.
Spiritual care, the courage to be present.
Ah. Spiritual care, the courage to be present.
I've got one.
Okay.
Spiritual care, navigating life's challenges.
Okay. Spiritual care, navigating life's challenges. Very good.
If you wrote them down, can you forward them over to me?
Anyone else? Sure. Yeah, just push the right button. It should turn. There you go.
Listening compassionately, connecting immediately, loving unconditionally.
Very good.
Could you say that one more time, please?
Listening compassionately, you can add actively, attentively. So connecting immediately, loving unconditionally.
Thank you.
Very well.
Kyle, an email also popped up from somebody, but it disappeared, and I really don't want to get into your computer. So.
Well, that
Okay.
came from Doug.
That's mine. I just typed all my themes out and emailed it.
Okay. Thank you.
I have.
That's an engineer for you right there. He just, you
The
know.
alert just popped up, so
Okay.
I have one.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Bricolage, imagining or imaging beauty, sharing life.
Okay.
Maybe this was a bold one, but spiritual care, essential, not optional.
I like that. I do like that. It's not an option, is it? We can ignore it, but it's not an option. Anyone else? All good ideas. Thank you. All right. Kyle, do you have any final words of wisdom?
Yes, Clyde's email address is on the spiritual care website. You can send any additional thoughts that you might have to him. As the chair, he'll be happy to collect them.
Sure.
One more.
Yes.
Don't try to teach or preach, just reach.
There you go. It's a good thought. Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Mrs. Pat. I will turn it back over to you.
Thank you.
not accomplished what we want to get accomplished.
I'd like to call Denise back up here, and we'll start to close the conference.
I'm sorry. No, it's okay.
Okay, so what a day we have had. And as I begin to look and listen to everything that has come together, these thoughts came to mind for me. I had a wonderful lunch with Tim and with David, and talking about what's the next phase of chaplaincy, what's the next phase of COMISS, and how can we move forward. And it brought back to mind what we began with. I did that quote from George Hanzo that said, "Is there a profession of chaplaincy or only professional chaplains? And is there a guild? COMISS is the guild." And it made me think about a quote from T.S. Eliot. It says, "We shall not cease from exploration. And at the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time." This is a full circle moment, and this is just the beginning. So I want you to go back to your organizations, bring your people forward, and we look forward to coming together for next year. I want to thank Pat for the work that she has done with her committee, and I want to ask Selena and Barbara to come forward. Selena, this is to you. As we said, we're not letting you go, but as you close out your member at large, we want to thank you. And Barbara, we want to thank you for your work as you have done as our secretary, and we thank you. We're going to get a picture. Is this in the way?
I'm going to get one.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. That's so sweet.
Well, everybody, we've come to the close. I want to thank Ivan for your hospitality. Thank you so much for making this come through for us. I want to thank all our panelists. I thought they all did a fabulous job. And I want to thank all of you for being here and being with us. So have a good flight home or drive home, and we'll see you next year. Thank you.
Before you